Monday, September 29th, 2025, AGNDD intelliReport topic. Wabi-sabi. Please pardon any visual and informational inaccuracies in this entirely AI-generated article-based video. Discover Wabi-sabi, Japan's profound aesthetic embracing imperfection, impermanence, and natural beauty, rooted in Buddhist wisdom for serene reflection. Wabi-sabi is a core Japanese aesthetic, valuing impermanence, incompleteness, and imperfection, evoking serene melancholy and spiritual longing. It contrasts Western ideals of perfection, emphasizing flawed beauty and natural simplicity. Rooted in Buddhist influences, it evolved from desolation to hopeful enlightenment, often linked to rust-like patina, sabi. Translations obscure its ambiguity, best grasped experientially. In design, it highlights process and inherent limitations, celebrating authenticity over flawlessness. Today, it's informally used, reflecting release from materialism toward transcendence. Wabi-sabi serves as perceptual training, teaching appreciation for nature's simplicity, like fading autumn leaves. It transforms how we view imperfections. A chipped vase or cracked bowl gains beauty and meaning through flaws, inviting reflection. Similarly, aging materials such as unfinished wood, paper, or fabric captivate as they evolve, embracing transience and authenticity. Wabi-sabi, rooted in Zen Buddhism, influenced Japanese culture through the tea ceremony. In the 15th century, Zen priest Murata Juko, 1423–1502, simplified it by using rustic wooden and clay utensils instead of ornate gold, jade, and porcelain. A century later, tea master Sen no Rikyu, 1522–1591, popularized wabi-sabi among nobility with his tea house design, featuring a low door that forced even the emperor to bow, symbolizing humility toward tradition, mystery, and spirit. Wabi-sabi, valuing beauty in imperfection and impermanence, was initially discovered in rustic elements like farmers' simple dwellings, mossy stone lanterns, and everyday utensils. By the late medieval period, Japan's ruling class intentionally applied these aesthetics to create tea ceremony items, handicrafts, rooms, gardens, homes, food, and etiquette. Over a millennium, Zen and Mahayana philosophies have shaped Japanese arts, emphasizing contemplation of flux and acceptance of flaws, making wabi-sabi a core cultural ideal. Riben ting yuan hadang chu, kami shenling, woyin kitsukarushin perunakai fang kong jian toshiteshi matsuta, lian kang shidai, shan noli xiang gadezainiing xiang wo yu I, si yuan ting yuan hada kinayan yazi ran sukai deku shan shui, shan noyan ting yuan, waxing cheng shita, korerano design hachao, xian shi de nagan jue woting yuan ni yui, guan lanje wo shali no hai yatai no sen nime rusase, zi fen wo wang resaseru, yan ge naji jue wo huan meruka tode, ting yuan no shi ji no suke ruhawu guan shi ninari, guan lanje hane naruju danafeng jing warren shi de kiru, 78u. The tea garden, intimately linked to the tea ceremony, emerged as a profound embodiment of wabi-sabi philosophy. These modest spaces integrated wabi-sabi design elements, fostering interpretation and a contemplative mindset to ready visitors for the ceremony. Japanese poetry like tanka and haiku is characteristically brief, highlighting a scene's core attributes. By eschewing verbose details, it engages readers in co-creating meaning similar to Zen gardens. Renowned poet Basho established sabi as haiku's emotional core, delivering poignant solitude through stark, unsentimental imagery, mirroring wabi-sabi's avoidance of excess and embrace of impermanence. As Zen masters favored simplicity, they rejected ornate Chinese ceramics, inspiring Japanese potters to embrace wabi-sabi's freer, asymmetric beauty. Innovations in kiln technology yielded diverse colors, forms, and textures, with firings producing unpredictable organic ash glazes that epitomized wabi-sabi. A prime example is Honami Koetsu's White Raku Bowl Mount Fuji, Shiraraku Chawan Fujisan, a designated national treasure. Kintsugi, repairing broken pottery with gold lacquer, also embodies this aesthetic. Sen no Rikyu rejected the ornate, formal Rika style of flower arrangement, favoring simple vessels for chabana in tea ceremonies. He chose wild flowers over cultivated blooms, emphasizing life's essence in Ikebana, which mirrors gardens' creative use of living elements. Ikebana became integral to tea rituals, with flowers treated reverently. A tea master places the arrangement on the tokonoma, the room's place of honor, where guests bow to it like an enthroned prince before addressing the host. Wabi-sabi, the Japanese aesthetic valuing imperfection and transience, manifests in various traditions. Honkyoku features meditative shakuhachi flute music by Zen monks. Junichiro Tanizaki's essay In Praise of Shadows explores its modern essence. Bonsai cultivation emphasizes aged, imperfect trees with rough textures, deadwood, and bare branches, often displayed in autumn or winter to evoke time's passage. The tea ceremony also embodies wabi-sabi through simplicity and natural flaws. Wabi-sabi, the Japanese aesthetic valuing imperfection, transience, and simplicity, has permeated Western culture. In arts, it's seen in rustic pottery and abstract paintings embracing flaws. Technology adopts it for user-friendly designs like Apple's minimalist interfaces. Media uses it in films and literature to highlight beauty and decay, such as in post-apocalyptic stories. In mental health, it promotes acceptance of life's imperfections, aiding therapies for anxiety and perfectionism. Overall, it fosters mindfulness and authenticity across these domains. Western artists, designers, and poets have embraced wabi-sabi, emphasizing imperfection, transience, and simplicity. Leonard Cohen's 1994 book Wabi-sabi for Artists, Designers, Poets, and Philosophers popularized the concept, contrasting it with Western beauty ideals and influencing design discourse. Potter Bernard Leach integrated it into studio pottery via Japanese influences. Artists like John Connell and filmmaker Jesse Richards centered their work on wabi-sabi and mono no aware. English haiku, such as Nick Virgilio's Autumn Twilight, The Wreath on the Door Lifts in the Wind, reflect its minimalist, transient themes. In the 1990s, software developers adopted a concept for agile programming and wiki platforms, emphasizing the acceptance of persistent imperfections in iterative development processes. This approach values ongoing refinement over unattainable perfection. Wabi-sabi, a Japanese philosophy embracing imperfection, transience, and natural beauty, is increasingly applied in mental health to combat perfectionism. It encourages accepting flaws as part of life's authenticity, reducing anxiety from unattainable ideals. Therapists use it to foster self-compassion, mindfulness, and resilience, helping individuals appreciate incomplete or asymmetrical aspects of themselves and experiences. This mindset shifts focus from flawless achievement to meaningful imperfection, promoting emotional well-being. In 2009, Marcel Theroux presented In Search of Wabi-sabi on BBC4's Hidden Japan season, traveling Japan to explore its people's aesthetic preferences. He humorously tested a challenge from Taro Gold's book Living Wabi-sabi by asking Tokyo passers-by to define wabi-sabi. As Gold foresaw, they responded with polite shrugs, calling it simply unexplainable. Wabi-sabi is a Japanese aesthetic embracing impermanence, imperfection, and natural simplicity, rooted in Zen Buddhism. Key texts include Leonard Cohen's Wabi-sabi for Artists, Designers, Poets, and Philosophers, 2008. Andrew Juniper's Wabi-sabi, The Japanese Art of Impermanence, 2003. And Daisetsu Suzuki's Zen and Japanese Culture, 1959. Other works explore its cultural and design applications. Davies and Ikino's The Japanese Mind, 2002, Crowley et al. Wabi-sabi Style, 2001, and Tierney's Wabi-sabi, A New Look at Japanese Design, 1999. Note: Burnham's Astronomy Handbook appears unrelated. Embrace wabi-sabi. Cherish imperfections, honor transience, and discover profound beauty in life's authentic, fleeting simplicity.
Thank you for watching this AGNDD intelliReport, dear viewers. Please like, subscribe, and click the bell button to get notified during new uploads. And make sure to tune in next time. Stay safe and healthy. Cheers!